Boom! Welcome back to the channel. Fancy seeing you here today. I thought maybe you had all moved to Texas. Alright, check it out. Moving to Texas? Maybe your friends have moved to Texas. Maybe your whole family's moving to Texas. Elon Musk moved to Texas. Why don't you do it? Surely it's a topic that's come up, especially in these times. So I thought to give you 5 really quick, high-tech topics that nobody tells you about Texas. Energy production. Texas has independent energy production. In fact, Texas have their own power grid, separate from the United States. I believe they established this after World War II. That's why a lot of these colos, a lot of these geographic regions, Texas, you'll notice, is their own region because they have their own power grid. Very cool. If you're considering a move to Texas, something you might care about. Also, number 2, high-speed internet access is pervasive throughout Texas. In fact, the FCC just awarded $362 million to Texas to really get all the rural areas, those places really far out there, right where you can live off the land on your hipster farm, to get them with high-speed internet access. Number 3, this one's kind of crazy. Dish Texas, ever wonder why the strange name? Texas have a lot of strange names, but this one in particular has a very high-tech origin. Dish Networks gave everybody in this town, I think it was for 10 years, internet access and DVR access for free, all for renaming, I think, what was the original? Clark City? Clarktown? to Dish. So what does this tell you? Go ahead, move to Texas, establish your startup there. When you become mega successful, have a city named after you. Why not? It's Texas. Texas is a wonderful state for women-owned businesses. Nearly 1 million women-owned businesses are started in Texas, and they have 150% growth over the last 2 decades. Let that sink in. Number 5, why not move to a place that just treats you better? So many of you high caliber engineers, you kind of reign supreme in California. You're worked hard, you're overworked, properties are very expensive, everything's very expensive. There's a lot of kind of outside pressures caving in. There's not a whole lot of peace and quiet, especially if you're living in one of these larger cities. Why not move to a place that treats you a little bit better? Why not move to a place that cares more about the residents, that invests more in local infrastructure projects, keeps the area clean, and has a real sense of belonging, a real sense of pride? Don't mess with Texas. Boom. All right, and here's one more big bullet point for Texas. Speaking of bullets, bullet train. Texas is getting, in addition to all this high-speed internet access, a high-speed railroad. It's going to connect Houston, Texas, all the way up to Dallas, Texas, and they say that they can do this just within a couple hours. Amazing. And the best part is they're importing a Shinkansen from Japan. Technology we already know works because, frankly, it's working right now. This is going to be a slam dunk. So for all you fancying a move to Texas, realize you get not only the high-speed data, you get the high-speed transportation. Let us know, are you moving to Texas? If so, post down below. Don't forget to subscribe if you think we earned it. If not, hey, leave us a comment and let us know what we can do to improve. Meanwhile, I'll see you in Texas.